Alright guys, this is the big one. This is massive. It's been a while since I've played, so let's have a reminder on what I'm doing. Last time I unlocked the Eastern Falador chunk, which holds my biggest grinds yet. I need to process a rune bar, mine an amethyst, and cut the amethyst into bolt tips before I can move on. That means I need to get 85 smithing, 92 mining, and 83 crafting. But I do have access to a booster, the Dwarven Stout, which gives a +1 boost to mining and smithing, so I only need 91 mining and 84 smithing. Since I last played, a new shop has been added to my area, which actually affects the strategy moving forward. The Seri Star Shop. This shop sells a few different items, but most importantly for me, the Celestial Ring and the bag full of gems. The Celestial Ring has a couple of useful features. All that matters to me for now is the +4 invisible mining boost that it gives. That is going to help immensely with the mining grind. The bag full of gems are amazing because they give an assortment of 40 gems per bag, which I can cut for crafting XP. If I had access to molds it would be even better, but I'll settle for just cutting them. Now the currency for this shop is Stardust, which you get when you mine fallen stars. It costs 2000 Stardust to get the Celestial Ring and 300 each for a bag of gems. The fallen stars drop in 3 locations that I can access. The West Falador mine, over here in East Falador, and down here in Draenor. Since I'll be mostly working down here in the Motherlode mine, I think it's only going to be worth checking these 2 spots in Falador. Mainly because these ones are so close to me and this one in Draenor is so far away, but also because stars are location based as well. So these ones here in blue are in Asgarnia and this one down here is in Misthalin. Since I've got 2 in Asgarnia, that gives me a bigger chance of finding a fallen star as well. Because there's 6 locations in Asgarnia where a fallen star can drop. So that gives me a 2 in 6 or 33% chance of finding a star whenever I'm looking for one. Just to add to that as well, I've been linked to this spreadsheet here, which I'll be using to find the fallen stars as well. This can tell me what world, what location, when it's dropping. It's very, very useful. So what's the plan moving forward? Well, I don't exactly know the full picture, but I know I'm going to start off mining in the Motherlode mine, and at the same time I'll be looking out for fallen stars. With all that said, let's get into it, eh? Do you remember last time when I got 50 agility? I actually forgot to show you why I did that. I did it so I could do a lap of the Falador agility course, so here's me doing that. Finally, here we are back in the mine. Oh yeah, we can use our rune pickaxe now. Look at him now. Almighty rune pickaxe. Beautiful stuff. And like a true champion, smacks the rocks. So I'm going to do the mining first, then the smithing, then the crafting. The mining's pretty straightforward. All I'm doing is mining here in the Motherlode mine and occasionally mining fallen stars too. I've been thinking a bit about the smithing and I don't actually have a way to get to level 40 smithing just yet. I think I'm going to mine a bit of iron so I can process some steel. That won't take much doing. And then from 40 plus, I'll just use whatever resources I get here from the Motherlode mine, and hopefully that'll get me pretty close to the level I need. If I do need to do a bit more, I'll probably just do the old repair the strut strategy. We'll see how we go. And as for the crafting, I'll be cutting all the gems I get from the fallen stars. I'm expecting that to take a significant chunk of the crafting grind out. And for the rest, I think it'll have to be glass blowing. And to get the supplies for that, I'm going to have to go back and forth from Karamja to Port Sarim. So, this is where I'm going to be for the next month or so. Down here, digging stuff. Because I got this clue scroll, I could actually be able to do a clue scroll. There's potential. I got the first step, and there'll be like 3 steps or something, so there's a chance I could do this clue scroll. 642 Stardust from 1 star is really good. It won't take long at all to get that Celestial Ring. And that clue was useless. My original plan was to do steel bars from 30 to 40 smithing, but actually repairing that strut now and then seems like it'll be a really good way to get me some smithing anyway. Got enough for the old gold nuggets to get the first bit of kit. Prospector jacket, thank you very much. Put it on, and handsome as hell. Oh yeah. Look at how strong I am in this thing. Woohoo! Let's see if I actually can do this clue. Please? Fingers crossed? No, Raldo. Well, back to mining. It's a genie. So, I've decided that I'm going to lamp a hunter now to get me to level 17 so I can start Pure. That's going to take a really long time, but hunter's so far away and there's no real point lamping any other skill because I can either do it when it's unlocked or just keep doing it anyway. You know what I mean? Fantastic. And we've got enough stardust in the bank to get us that celestial ring. Hello, sir. I would like 1 ring. Thank you very much. That is a brilliant item. Hey, Percy, give me some legs. Thank you very much. Perfect. Plenty of nuggets for the helmet. Give me it. Thank you very much. I'm estimating that I'll get about 75k stardust in the whole run of doing this, which will give me about 250 bags of gems, which will cut back the crafting grind about a quarter. So that'll make it much easier when I have to charter that ship and hop worlds many times for the glass blowing resources. That's enough nuggies for the full set. Give me the boots. Yes. Very nice. This is my actual redemption. Please, Quizmaster. Be kind to me. Oh, please. Oh. No. Dang it. Never lucky. Hey, here's a clip where I got 72 mining. I guess I had my mic muted or something. So anyway, the significance of 72 mining, you can unlock the upper level of the Motherlode mine, where it's much better to mine, because the ore doesn't deplete so fast. The clip's over, you can move on now. Hello? Okay, well, I'll use this as an opportunity to talk for a minute then. If you'd like to get a bit more involved in the series, come and have a little chat in my Discord. And if you want to see more, sometimes I stream on Twitch. I've also got this Twitter thing, but I don't really use it. Yeah. And I guess you should subscribe. Anyway, moving on. And I actually employed a strategy just earlier today where I went on a free-to-play account and just hopped through all of the worlds in both of the free-to-play areas in this one in Falador. I hopped the free-to-play account around in that spot, and then also down here in Draenor I hopped around to check for any stars, and I think I want to keep doing that too, because I want to hoover up as much stardust as I possibly can. I want it all, because it's going to help me with the crafting so much. Even though like in free-to-play you get less XP for mining, like it's halved or something like that, you still get all the stardust. And it's hard to say right now, but I think in the free-to-play worlds there'll be a lot less people mining it, because there's no real reason for free-to-play people to mine it. So that said, earlier when I was in a free-to-play world mining it, there was like 8 people all around the star, but then when I went to another one in Draenor, there was only me and one other guy, so don't know. I'd have to try it a bit more to see, but I think I really want to do that because I want the stardust, you know? I've stockpiled a grand total of 2 mystery boxes from the random event. What do you call it? What's that random event? From the mystery, from the quiz guy, from Quizmaster. I've got 2 mystery boxes from 2 Quizmaster clues. Oh my god, I can't talk, man. I got 2 mystery boxes from 2 Quizmaster events. Oh boy, this is big. So, the first 2 mystery boxes I ever got on this account, it gave me nothing. It said, here you go, have nothing. And then I think I've only had 4. The 2 after that were clue scrolls, which were useless to me, like hard clues, which I couldn't do anything. So let's open these 2 and see what we get. Wow, can we get something? Okay, 20 nats is pretty good. And the cabbage is not so good. Nice. Quizmaster will forever haunt me. I'll keep the cabbage. Got all these nuggets. And I suppose I'll put them to use, eh? Gold bag and gem bag. And I'll use this gem bag while I'm here. Very lovely stuff. This is how much XP I'm getting per gem bag, right? So in total it's about 2,370. That's what I've come up with. It's this for sapphires, that's for emeralds, that's for... What's that? Rubies? That's for diamonds, and that's for dragonstone. So on average, every bag will get me 2370 XP. And that means if I'm doing it all with just Stardust, I need 1,107 gem bags, which is 332,000 Stardust. Ooh, rough, right? That's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. But yeah, so that's if it's only with Stardust. So I'm going to get some crafting XP from Motherlode Mine. I've come up with a number, like I haven't done math on this at all. I'm just sort of guessing that I'll end up with about 1,400 gold nuggets by the end of the Motherlode Mine, which is about 35 gem bags. So that's taken 35 away from that. And just while mining, you occasionally get a gem. And my guess for that is I'll get about 5 bags worth. So that's 40 bags less. 1,067 gem bags. So I might end up needing 320,000 Stardust if I do this all the way for my crafting grind. That's all for level 83 crafting. So it's about 2.6 million XP that would get me. There's probably no chance, in fact there is no chance, that I will get all the way to 83 crafting just with the Stardust. There's just no way. So I will have to fall back to getting it the other way on Karamja, which is fine. I'm going to stop off mining for now. I've left a little buffer for myself so I can keep mining these stars. I'm going to move on to the other grinds, starting off with the smithing. I need to get to level 40 before I can actually use any of the resources I got from the Motherlode Mine. I'm going to go ahead and do that by repairing the struts. I've already got a few levels passively while in Motherlode Mine. Here I go repairing the struts. This shouldn't take too long to get level 40. I'm probably going to have to do a lot of this after I've used all the resources from the Motherlode Mine. Alright, and there's level 40 smithing. Time to go do some real stuff, some real smithing. And here's the supplies I've got to work with. You know, that's a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of stuff from the Motherlode Mine. Over 20,000 coal, bit of rune, 5,000 addy, 12,000 mithril, 12,000 gold. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, baby. This is the good stuff. Oh yeah. Oh man, just the gold that I've got here is going to get me to level 61. Ooh boy. That's the good stuff. I've been doing some planning. I've got about 800k crafting XP banked. That's including the bags of gems I'll get from the Stardust and the gold nuggets, as well as the handful I've got sitting in the bank. As well as that, I'm sitting on about 50,000 crafting. And apart from that, I'm going to need about 1.82 million XP to get me to level 83 crafting. The plan is to get 1.78 mil worth of XP with glass blowing, and that'll leave me a bit of a buffer for mining stars. So I'm going to need 23,733 each of soda ash and buckets of sand. It'll take me 1,758 trips to and from Karamja just for a little bit of glass blowing. And that brings me back to smithing. I've worked out that if I make 550 mithril chains, that'll get me about 680,000 GP when I sell it back to the shop here in Falador. With the rest of the mithril bars, I'm going to make them into arrow tips, which is going to get me to at least level 69 fletching, which in my opinion is nice. I've worked out that I get more XP per coal when making mithril. It's 20 XP per coal for mithril and 16 point something for adamant, so I'm going to be using all my coal on mithril. Okay, that's all the gold, now it's time for mithril. I changed the layout, by the way, just to make it easier. You see I can click the bank right through here. Very nice. I've been smithing mithril, right? And I only just remembered that a coal bag is a thing. I've smithed 516 mithril bars without using the coal bag. I am a fool. I am not clever and not smart. Okay, I smelted all those bars, now it's time to smack it with a hammer. You think Doric's happy to have someone finally come in here and use his anvil? I think he's a happy boy. You a happy boy? He's a happy boy. Alright, I've realised something that I probably should have already known, but I'm not really going to be able to do as much smithing as I thought I would with this stuff from Motherlode Mine. Because coal is the problem. After I use up all the coal, I'm still going to have plenty of mithril and adamant and rune untouched. I'm only going to be able to get to like level 72 or something. But anyway, that's alright. Okay, that's the last of the mithril. See you later, Doric. And here's the haul from all that mithril. 57,000 mithril arrow tips, and I made 555 chain bodies. They're gonna sell for some juicy money, thank you very much. Now it's time to go hammer some struts. I have some bad news, by the way. I'm a certified mining bot. Look at me. 65%? I think when I was in Motherlode Mine, that was actually up to 68 at one point. It's dropped a bit, but oh, I'm a bot, baby. I won't be a real boy. Alright, this is the last star that I'm gonna mine. As you can see, my XP is really close to level 91. I'm gonna wait and then get all 3 levels at the same time, I think. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I've been trying to clue juggle unsuccessfully, it seems. I only finished the 1 beginner clue in 1 step, and I never managed to get an easy done. If I could have got 2 scrolls at the same time, I was in for a 33% chance to finish one, but no dice. So all this stardust is going to get me 344 bags of gems. With that, I can do some proper calculations to see exactly... Well, no, not exactly. I guess I'll cut the gems first before I do the math. Well, I guess I'll try to do this clue scroll, you know? I tried, I really did. You know, I wanted to complete an easy clue, but the tiny chance to get a gold apron. A gold apron would have been amazing, because that would have actually let me go into the crafting guild. And if I could have got into the crafting guild, I would have been able to do even more crafting with those bags of gems. I would have been able to make rings and all that. But I think that was just wishful thinking. A man can dream, and a man can have his dreams crushed. While I'm out and about, I guess I will go buy those bags of gems with the stardust. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Turns out I've actually got quite a lot of content here. I've got like 40 minutes worth, so I'm going to cut this episode into 2. If you want to see the next one, make sure to subscribe so it pops up in your sub feed. It's good. Okay, see you in the next one.